starring Ed Harris, Jason Sudeikis, is that his name? Sudeikis, and Elizabeth Olsen. So it's yeah. I mean, what? 73% on Rotten Tomatoes, and it's you can find it on Netflix. I don't want to give too much of it away, but it's
so what's it called? Kodachrome?
Kodachrome.
Okay.
Like Kodak Chrome.
Oh, okay.
Kodachrome. Kodachrome. And then something that I've been watching lately, me and my girlfriend, The Great Food Truck Race. We watched that on Hulu. It's just about a bunch of people doing food truck challenges, going out and seeing if they can actually hang in the real world. It's just something to watch while we eat.
Okay.
It's pretty cool. You can find it on Hulu.
Watching food while you eat food.
Yeah, it's 8 seasons in right now.
Damn.
So, yeah.
Cool.
That's about it.
That's it?
Yeah.
Cool. So mine is Dazed and Confused. It's a pretty old movie.
Stoner flick.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Matthew McConaughey.
Yeah. He's good.
Milo Jokovic.
Like everybody. Ben Affleck's in that.
Yeah, he is.
Like a lot of people. So it's a good movie. I don't know how to really explain it. It's kind of just a coming of age type of film, I guess, set in the 70s.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Woodstock and shit.
Yeah. Everybody's getting high in that. Yeah, it's a good movie. Yeah. Check it out. I mean, you don't even have to be a stoner to enjoy it. It's just a good movie. Lots of good music.
Yeah, lots of good music.
All right.
Yeah. That's that one line from McConaughey. Like, that's what I like about these high school girls.
Yeah.
I keep getting older, they stay the same age, which is pretty creepy because he's like 30 in the movie.
Yeah.
And he's just chilling outside of a high school. But yeah, it's a pretty good movie. Check it out. That's it.
Cool. Just
that one. Yeah.
Nice. And also, I watched the first episode of a brand new series on Stars called Sweet Bitter. It follows a 22-year-old named Tess who uproots her own life. Unsatisfied with how things are going, she makes the bold move of leaving to New York alone. With things getting tough, she's invited to train at one of the most prestigious restaurants in New York, starring Ella Purnell. The first episode just dropped last week sometime, I think, and this has a disappointing 18% on Rotten currently, but it's the first episode, guys. But no, I was kind of really digging this. It's I don't really dive into stuff that's kind of just about everyday life, which this one is, but this is, it's beautifully shot. The girl is very charming in it, the protagonist. The story looks like it's going somewhere, so I'm excited. I hope you guys check that out. It's called Sweet Bitter.
Sweet Bitter.
How many episodes?
On Stars. It's only one.
Only one. Okay.
So you gotta wait every week.
Nice.
They gave you just a taste.
Right? I was thinking it was all up, and I went to press the next one. I was like, oh fuck, I'm totally tortured now, But yeah, I guess that's the end of our Rex then.
Yeah.
Moving into
And now, Drop the Mic presents shows, and more shows.
what do you guys got for me? Anything? Is it just me?
You got any shows?
Any shows? TV shows?
No, like music shows.
Music shows. I am going to go see, I think at the end of this month, Sophie Tucker. I don't know if you guys heard of her. She's like it's like a poppy synthwave like kind of girl. She makes like jungle, more housey type beats. Pretty fun.
Type.
It'll be fun. Sort of like Crystal Castles. You can like compare it to. I think.
Like Nintendo Core type stuff.
Something like that. Around that. Like
where is it?
at the observatory in I think on May 27th. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
It's gonna be fun.
Nice. I have a couple shows that I caught my attention. Mattress Firm Amphitheater, which is what Coors Amphitheater I always know it as. August 11th, Weezer and the Pixies.
Ooh.
Dude, I really like Weezer. I wish I could go, but I don't know if I'm gonna go.
Let me tell you guys this. This fucking I can't believe Weezer is headlining over Pixies, dude.
Yeah,
That's true.
It doesn't make sense.
It's a
man.
popularity contest, I guess.
But I don't get. It's like what?
The old people like me, they don't, they're like Pixies. Oh, we've seen them already, or whatever.
Oh, I guess. If you're thinking about it like that.
Yeah.
I was just saying, like, they've been, it's like fucking, I don't know, it feels like, I don't know a good analogy for
Like, they kind of like, they were there first, or like,
No. No, it's kind of like a seniority thing.
Yeah,
You know
that's
what
what
I
I'm
mean?
thinking.
I don't know. It's just weird.
Yeah.
Like, it's like,
our
I
game.
saw the other day, somebody got pissed because that Five Finger Death Punch band was headlining over Judas Priest. That's fucking sacrilege to me.
Yeah, because it's Judas Priest.
It's fucking Judas Priest, man.
I know. I know. Deftones did the same thing when they were on tour with Linkin Park. Linkin Park headlined over Deftones, and Chino wasn't having it. He was all pissed off. But
Really?
yeah, so
Oh.
I get that.
I went to the one, they let Rise Against headline over them, and I wasn't feeling that either. It was just like, what?
Yeah,
It's like saying like our game's bigger than yours. Type
yeah. I
deal,
think
you
it's
know?
all about the money at the time.
As well.
That sucks. Next one that caught my attention was George Clinton and the P-Funk Parliament Funkadelic.
Oh, yeah. They seem like they're coming to town like every month.
Yeah, they love it here, dude. It's cool.
I'm pretty sure.
Music Box, May 25th. Something that I'm actually going to try to go to if the stars align correctly is Primus and Mastodon, July 6th at the Open Air Theater at San
That's
Diego
right.
State.
I think you plugged that once before.
Yeah,
Right?
I want
Something
to
like
go to that. Yeah, for sure. I mean, I love Primus.
Yeah, it'd be fun.
That's one of my favorites. And then last one, playing at the Soda Bar May 27th is MC Chris. Most people know him as MC P Pants from Aqua Teen Hunger Force.
Oh, really?
Or Sir Loin from Aqua Teen. But
Loin.
yeah, he's a pretty dope MC. But yeah, those are all the shows I got.
Cool. Anything, James?
No, man.
Interesting, man. A lot of good shows.
All right. So I'll plug the same show I plugged for last week. It's Colts. And Reptilians are opening for them. It's Friday, May 18th,
Soda Bar?
2018, at Soda Bar, and it's $20. I think the first set might be sold out because they're doing 2 sets in one night. So the first one will be at 7, so probably at 8 they'll start, and then they play again at 10. And I think there's still tickets for the later 10 o'clock one.
I like the fact that a lot of bands are starting to play double sets.
To do that, yeah. Because it's not easy. It's you're fucking tired and shit. Thursday did that.
That's how they used to do it back in the day, So I feel like it's coming full circle.
It's a good way to sell more merch, sell more tickets, Everyone wins, nobody loses out. Yeah, it's cool. And then Sparta, if we have any Sparta fans, Friday, May 11th, 2018. And for anybody who doesn't know, Sparta is made up of the bass player of At the Drive-In. Yeah, that was his side project. Now he's back with At the Drive-In. I think now they got new stuff out.
Yeah, they broke off into like At the Drive-In, and then Mars Volta.
Yeah, Mars Volta
and the
was
Sparta,
Cedric and Holmar.
then whatever the next one is. But yeah, all good music though.
Yeah, and that moves us into our movie focus.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
And now for the movie focus of the week.
Okay, so we're talking about 28 Days Later. It's rated R. It's from 2002, if you can believe that. It's sci-fi horror. It runs at 1 hour and 53 minutes, and it's got a solid 86 on Rotten. The premise is when animal rights activists break into a medical research facility with the intention of rescuing the animals, they soon realize they've made a grave mistake. And 28 days later, London has fallen into decay. The story picks up behind a bike messenger, Jim, who wakes up from a coma to find the city in ruins. It's written by Alex Garland, who he just recently did what's it called? What's the Natalie Portman? Annihilation. He did that one, written and directed by him, and then he also he did 10 Cloverfield Lane.
Okay.
I believe. And this was directed by Danny Boyle, who's done a bunch of stuff, fucking 127 Hours, Slumdog Millionaire.
Slumdog Millionaire.
Yeah, he did Slumdog.
It's a huge musical.
He did fucking Sunshine.
Definitely.
Have you guys seen Sunshine? But anyway, it's starring Cillian Murphy, Naomi Harris, Megan Burns, and Brendan Gleeson. What are your guys' thoughts on watching this tonight? Again,
Who wants to go first?
I guess you.
I could. My thoughts are it's a pretty well thought out movie for starting out with animal rights activism first, and then just straight going into the wasteland world of a plague or an infection. You know, it's pretty interesting, and then it gets even more morbid throughout. You know, it gets pretty like.
Yeah.
How can you describe like real people situations?
Survival.
Yeah, the
basically.
survival. Going back to that, it's pretty tough. If it was to be like that, you know.
Yeah. I brought it up in the movie too. Is since it's more of like a future modern day, almost zombie movie. I always felt like once he woke up and he saw nobody was out there, nobody, I would already be on alert to like, what, something's fucking going on. I wouldn't be going. And then he saw all the bodies in the church. I would already be in that mode of like, I need
It's time to leave this place.
Yeah.
I don't need to be here.
Yeah. But I mean, it plays into the movie. He's supposed to do all that, but I would already be in that mindset, and I wouldn't trust anything around.
Yeah.
Because I mean, the world is filled with random people. You can go outside right now. There's somebody there, but then you see nobody for like miles, and there's money on the floor. Fucking, he picks up soda pop and stuff. Like, there has to be something wrong.
Well, I mean, he suffered from a head injury.
Yeah.
He could have been, and
Hallucinating.
waking up from a coma. He's probably just like,
days, probably.
oh, what is this? Am I even really awake?
Yeah.
It's weird in that dystopian kind of future, and it's cool. This film's really cool because it plays off of. It's only been a few days really before anything takes off.
So still kind of fresh.
Yeah, so that's interesting that the buildings aren't decaying or anything like that. It's just that nobody's around because it's only been a few weeks.
Still fresh.
Yeah.
And I think that movie that kind of sets us apart or whatever.
Yeah.
This film,
especially after him encountering that the priest, that first priest.
Oh yeah.
I would have been like, no, dude, there's something going on there.
All the bodies in there too. Like, come on now.
Yeah.
Yeah. What did you think about it, man? What were your thoughts?
well, before I'll go before we do let the main man go here.
No.
Well, I love that this film it came out right after 9/11, and I feel like it kind of I don't know. I think it was actually written before that tragedy happened, but I feel like it plays into a lot of social commentary around surrounding that time. So I think it came out at a perfect time, and that's why it's a classic now, and it's still relevant now. But I love that it's based in London. I love how overly saturated the film stock is.
Yeah.
I feel like it looks like a documentarian film. You know what I mean? Where it's like, you could buy that this is really happening. I love the angles. I think it has a really kind of gritty look to it overall.
Realistic.
Yeah. And then it's always fun going into another culture. Obviously their culture over there is a little bit different, the way they talk, the lingo and stuff, and that adds some depth to it. All the characters are fucking awesome, and they get to develop, even if it's in just a little little bit of time. You get to, I feel like, fall for each of the characters or not fall for them later on when some of the villains come in. I think that when you get later into the movie, when they finally get to the military base and they think that they're going to be safe, and then they realize that these guys are fucking assholes. That's a play on us as a human race, man. We suck. You know what I mean? not us sitting at this table, but as a whole,
the majority.
we suck. And any little taste of catastrophe or anything happens, we're gonna jump. Your normal person is gonna jump to exploit
all that fear.
whatever they can, whether it be women, whether it be